In a peaceful village nestled among green hills, there lived a man named Eric who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. His mind was like a whirlwind, constantly buzzing with worries about the past and fears of the future. He sought refuge from his thoughts and found himself at the doorstep of a humble monastery, seeking guidance from a wise monk named Aidan. Aidan greeted Eric with a warm smile and invited him to sit in the monastery's tranquil garden. Eric hesitated, still wrapped in the thoughts that had brought him there. Sensing his restlessness, Aidan began to speak in a calm, soothing voice. "Imagine your mind as a clear pond," Aidan said, gesturing to a nearby pond adorned with lily pads. When the water is still, you can see the reflection of the sky and the trees so clearly. But when the water is disturbed by ripples, the reflection becomes fragmented and unclear. Eric listened intently as Aidan continued. "Our minds are like that pond. The constant stream of thoughts creates ripples that obscure our inner clarity. To find peace, we must learn to still those ripples." "But how can I do that?" Eric asked, his voice tinged with longing. Aidan smiled knowingly. "It begins with the practice of mindfulness. Just as you watch the water's surface, observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice them come and go, like leaves carried by a gentle breeze." Eric nodded, intrigued by the simplicity of Aidan's words. "And what if I can't seem to quiet my mind?" Aidan's gaze softened. "Don't be discouraged. Just as a pond's surface may be disturbed by a passing duck, your mind will have its moments of turbulence. The key is to bring your focus back to your breath, the anchor that can guide you back to stillness." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the garden, Aidan shared another insight. Inner peace also comes from releasing attachments. Our worries often stem from holding on to things too tightly. Let go of the need to control every outcome and find contentment in the present moment. Eric took in Aidan's words, feeling a sense of relief wash over him. "It sounds simple, but I know it won't be easy." Aidan chuckled gently. "Indeed, finding inner peace is a journey, much like tending a garden. It requires patience, nurturing, and the willingness to weed out the distractions that hinder our growth." As the moon rose and stars began to twinkle above, Eric felt a profound sense of gratitude. He realized that in the presence of the monk's wisdom, he had discovered a way to nurture the garden of his mind and find the inner peace he had been seeking. From that day forward, Eric visited the monastery regularly, not as a refuge from his thoughts, but as a sanctuary for his soul. Inspired by Aidan's teachings, he learned to observe his thoughts like ripples on a pond, and with each breath, he found his way back to the stillness within. And as the seasons changed, so did Eric, blossoming into a person who embraced the beauty of both silence and the profound wisdom that could be found in its depths.